The second chapter for the new Meteor mission arc has been released. Alright, so you already know the drill. We're about to go into this whole entire chapter. It's going to cover things we have not seen in the first anime episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes. If you're brand new, don't forget to hit that like button. Likes go a long way on this channel. If you're brand new, also consider subscribing. I talk about all things that's Dragon Ball related. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into this chapter. So as you can see on your screen, this is the cover photo. I'm not gonna lie to you, this cover photo is trash. I don't know why they went with this specific art style or paint style. It looks like it's been painted. It starts off with everybody in the timeless. It's gonna be Pan, Goten, and Xeno Gohan. If you recall, in the first episode in this first manga chapter that we received for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the new Meteor mission, the Lady Supreme Kai Time stated that they sent the other time patrollers to go back and actually look through the history to make sure everything is alright after the defeat of the Mega. So of course right here we have Goten. He's tired because he's been looking through millions and millions of histories here to make sure everything is right. He's literally saying that he's at his limit. He can't look through anymore, and we just see Gohan and Pan there looking at him as they are continuing to check histories. Of course, the two of them just scoffs at Goten, saying that you can never become the Kaioshin of time because you can't even do this simple job. Goten scoffs at the fact that Goku and Vegeta, the time patrollers, are not even here. Back on King Kai's planet, everybody's discussing about the events that just took place with Majin Ozotto. The Kaioshin of time states that he said that he ate the stars and the people as well. She also still is mad because Goku just blew up the guy without even thinking, or without even getting any answers. But Goku, he just apologizes, saying to please wait. But Vegeta, standing off to the side, he says, don't get the wrong idea, this is not over, as he shoots off, going literally in a circle under King Kai's planet. Goku also gives chase, and literally on the other side of King Kai's planet, we have the androids from the Android Super 13 movie. Vegeta immediately recognizes them to be androids. And you gotta remember that this version of Goku and Vegeta has not fought them before. As the battle begins, you can see Trunks actually grabs the Kaioshin of time, getting her out of the blast radius. And as they get out of the way, two more people show up. This would be Android 17 and 18. But it's not the 17 and 18 that we know in Super. This is the 17 and 18 that never became good. You can tell by their clothes. And we can already tell that Trunks has major beef with them. Just looking at the detail on his face, he's already disgusted. Without any hesitation, they both began to attack Trunks, who's still in his base form. As Trunks is pushed back just a little bit, the Kaioshin of time asks him, is he okay? And he says yes, no problem. He's just gonna have to conserve his stamina and power because he just got out of the Super Space Time tournament and the battle with Majin Ozotto just a few moments earlier. And with that being said, he goes into his first transformation, Super Saiyan 2. 18 fires off a blast, which Trunks easily deflects. Just the way we see him defeat the androids when he came back into the future is immediately how he kills them in this version of events. So basically, this entire chapter is going to be a callback to both Android Super 13 and when Trunks defeated the androids. Trunks easily dispatches those two, and Kurana tells him to actually go assist Goku and Vegeta. It immediately shoots over to Goku and Android 13. After a brief stare down, they begin to actually fight. Many attacks are being thrown and a lot of dodging. Goku begins to stop playing, going into a Super Saiyan state that's ascended just a little past it. Remember, he's going to defeat him just like in movie 13. He punches his android in the chest, it goes straight through him, and you can literally see the same facial expression, immediately depowering after that. But in the background, you see Vegeta being pushed back by another android. As we zoom into this fight, you can tell that Vegeta is not giving it any effort. He's not being fazed by the slightest. Catching the android's hands, he begins to power up. The android freaks out, and in his glasses, the reflection actually shows a mad and enraged Vegeta. Punching him away, he instantly gets straight up in the android's face and pretty much disintegrates him. Seeing this, the last android standing on that battlefield tries to ambush Vegeta, but is immediately frozen by nonetheless the Kaioshin of Time. She used her freeze technique to stop him in place. And just like in that movie, Trunks come out of nowhere, slicing him, causing a huge explosion. And just like that, all of those androids are taken care of. Now, Trunks did say something that was interesting. He said something was weird about the response from that slash just now, but he immediately shrugs it off. Everybody's checked on to see if they're okay, which everybody is. But of course, everything is not as easy as it looks. The goo that's on the ground began to come back together, reminding you of a certain Majin. And just like that, Majin Ozotto is back. Everybody's shocked because they thought that those androids came from different histories that was tampered with. This is when he tells the whole squad that he pretty much absorbed or ate Majin Buu, which is why he's able to come back after being sliced up. He also let them know that he's able to split himself into many different parts as much as he wants to, thanks to Majin Buu. And he's able to shapeshift those people or those clones into different people, taking on their powers. So he said he pretty much split himself up into many different clones, and he went across all types of planets, and he devoured a lot of people and got a lot of abilities. Then with a really easy and smirking evilish grin, he says, I wonder what my power will be after I absorb all my clones back into one. But right as he said that, he's frozen. The Kaioshin of Time was immediately freaked out. She froze him because she don't know how far this guy can go and how far his power reaches. She tells Goku, Vegeta, and Xeno Trunks to run. She made a portal and she said, we gotta go now. Vegeta, of course, do not want to run, but nonetheless, they all go. The Supreme Kai of Time is the last one to leave. The portal is hovering right above her. She does one last stare down at Majin Ozotto before taking her leave. Majin Ozotto just pretty much says that he missed out on 4 good delicious meals, commenting about the Supreme Kai of Time using the ability to freeze and control time, saying that he wants to try that ability someday. But it turns out that he wasn't even whole yet. He had another clone go to the Kaioshin's planet, where the old Supreme Kai of Time and Kibito is. Or if they're separate, Shin and Kibito. With no one there to pretty much stop him, he's gonna go ahead and eat those Kaioshins up. That's the end of this chapter. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.